Yes, people, I'm having myself a salad because not every time you have to go and fool yourself with chicken and meat. You have to give your body a chance sometimes because your body have a lot of work to do breaking down the meat, them pork. So they have times you just have to eat a little light thing like a little salad and you will feel better sometimes. But anyway, what I come and talk about today is the situation with the Chinese and the way they're treating Africans in China. That's not surprising me. The way the Chinese treating the black people in China is not surprising me because all of us, everybody should know that those people, they don't like black people. I don't think those people like anybody but their own type. I don't think those people like anybody but their own type. Those people, they don't mingle. Then people stick to their own. For instance, when I go to St. Lucia, there's Chinese in St. Lucia. We have bars. We have bars, we have clubs. Do you ever see a Chinese in any Lucian bar? You ever see a Chinese sit down under the CDC? You ever see a Chinese sit down in any of the bars supporting St. Lucia buying drinks? No. I don't even think I ever seen a Chinese in the supermarket. I never come across a Chinese in a supermarket. When I pass in the street and I see Chinese, those people let's get on like we invisible. Them people just on their own business. They go on like they're invisible. But you know what that killing me the most? Lotions. Sometimes I say I don't know what's wrong with Lucians. How some of them just be so stupid. You know that Lucians teaching the Chinese all the patois. What you teaching Chinese patois for? Patois is our language, ours. They don't teach us Chinese. How many Lucians that could tell me they could talk Chinese? But they're teaching the Chinese all the patois. So when you're in St. Lucia now and they're passing, you can't even say anything because anything you say they understand it because Lucian's teaching them all the patois. I never heard no Lucian passing and talking Chinese. Because when they're ready, they're slagging us off. They're giving us missing mepui. They're giving us missing mepui in their language. The only thing I go to those people for is to get my nails done. The Chinese in St. Lucia now, when you go in the restaurants, the Chinese even now hire Lucians and cooking Lucian food. If you go in the boulevard and go upstairs, where JQ used to be, I think now they have Giselle or Flo upstairs there. They have a Chinese. The Chinese bought a big thing there. They're cooking their own Chinese food. They have Lucian food cooking. And the Lucians in there teaching the Chinese all the freaking patois. Patois is ours. We don't have to teach them. They don't have to know. For instance, Jamaicans, you don't have Chinese cursing the Jamaicans, blood clot, bombo clot, because Jamaicans and the other English-speaking countries, they do not have a choice. It's English they're speaking, so they do not have the choice. So the Chinese and them could pick up the lingo and the slang, but we speaking English and patois. That's ours. We don't have to teach them fuckers that. Them fuckers don't have to know that. Why Lucian's teaching Chinese patois? You go in the store and you're talking and them fucking people understanding everything you're saying, and when them are talking, you don't understand the jack shit they're saying. I watching how them people treating black people in China. They're not disgusting and they don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't care whether we like it or not. I'm not into violence. I'm not preaching violence. But to me, when I see that gives me a rage that to tell me to just fuck up all Chinese you see that in your country. Just fuck them up the same way. Because how it's good for us, it's good for them too. Fuck them up too. Now, listen, need to stop. They need to stop teaching Chinese patois. Because Chinese don't need to learn patois. Because they don't want to learn nothing in our culture again. You ever see Chinese going to Square? You ever see Chinese going to Genevieve? You ever see Chinese involving in the independent? You ever see Chinese under the CDC bars? Sit down there. Supporting, going and buying 2 piton, going and buying a little bread, something to drink? No. Them people don't even go and shop. It looks like them people have their own food. They want container coming in the country if they want food, so they don't have to go in the country and put nothing. And all their money going back to the country. And then Lucians don't know how to cook food at their home. All they go in and eat is a salad to them people cooking. Them people don't cook clean. Them people is a nasty set of people. When I first came in that country, I used to go and eat their food. I used to order their food. But when I start seeing the programs and seeing how have health inspectors going in there and shutting down those people, restaurants, the way they keep their food, the chicken out, defrost for morning, it's not even in the fridge, and they're cooking now. When the health inspectors go in the restaurant and they go in the fridge, the health inspectors then dispose of so much meat, because if you have a restaurant, you have to be able to show on the packaging must show the meat, where the meat was, where the animal, and what farm the animal came from. They even want to know what the animal ate, what the farmers fed the animals with. They want to know everything about the animals before they send it in supermarkets for human consumption over here. But when they go in the Chinese restaurant, they're getting big parcels of meat with no label. So you don't know what they're importing it from the country, and we don't know the kind of shit and nastiness them people let's eat. So when you see you eating it, it's good because they have their old shit that they're putting in. They have some a thing they call in everything they cooking they put in. My friend now was there putting it, everything she cooking. It give GMC, GMT or whatever is its name. She don't cook without that. That's what that's giving it the flavor. And that's what our Lucians like. I don't know how Lucians all of a sudden Lucians do not want to cook their food. Lucians leave them people restaurants alone. Chinese opening restaurants in all little corner they get. All little corner they get. They're opening restaurants. The time when the Chinese doing it, we could do it too. They're selling GG top up. Everything they're doing. And I think the same thing that people doing, we could be doing it too. Lucians could be good too. How much Lucians do we have that could cook? What the hell you want to go and eat them people nastiness for? And now bugging me now, you're teaching them patois. What the fuck they want to know patois for? Why we can't talk in our language and they don't have a clue what we're saying, just the way we don't have a clue what they're saying. I just go and sit down and do my nails in front of them people, and God knows what them people just be saying. And you know they just be talking about you, because when they're talking about you, they just be watching you. So you know they're saying something about you, just don't know what they're saying. So right now, Lucians need to stop. Stop teaching Chinese how to talk about you. I'm just about to go and swear. Stop teaching them people to talk that way. And start treating them people in a different role, man. Them people coming, they're abusing us, they're paying people whatever they want. When they want to pay Lucians for something, or how much they say? An hour. What kind of nonsense is that for $3 and something an hour? Why are we letting the people come in our countries and exploit us? Nah. Lucians, we have to do something about that. You see the fellas that let's go and rob. I'm not preaching violence here, people. I'm not preaching violence. I ain't telling nobody to go and do crime. But the fellas, the young fellas that have all their masks, and when they finish, they're going and rob a little poor Lucian that have a little shop, that trying to earn a little living. After when they go and rob them, they're killing them. You're not seeing that people fail to go and rob. The ones that come in your country, taking all our resources, taking our money, and send it back to the country. You're not saying these the ones to go and rob. I'm not saying they have to go and rob. But I saying, if you're not saying, that's not one for you to go and rob. Not the poor little Lucian one that's trying to earn a little dollar, you're robbing them. And you'll have them foreigners in our country taking all what's good. Pardon, don't mingle with us. Don't come in our bar, patronate, buy a drink, buy a pizza. That's if Chinese could tell you what a pizza tasting like. I don't think they have a clue what a pizza tasting like. No, because they don't care. They don't want to mingle. They don't want to know. They do their own thing. So we're supposed to be treating them the same way too. Come on, Lucians, come on. I go to Grenada. They have shop. You go, they're talking their language in the shop. Nobody don't know what they're saying. That pissing me off. No, I cannot say it pissing me off because sometimes I might be places and I speak in my patois too and people don't understand. And I know it pissing some people off. It pisses people off too. Because not everybody that like to speak in what they don't understand. Yeah? But I don't give a damn. But I don't like it when Lucian's teaching Chinese to speak patois. And look at how they're treating black people. I'm surprised you start hearing one or two dead yet in Africa. The way Africans just kill Africans, catching them on fire. If they thief, sometimes when people steal something, they put in tires in their neck and catching them on fire. Africans doing that to Africans. And when it comes down for them to defend their own country and defend their own, they just lie down and play dead. That's just typical black people. I don't know what kind of race we are. We're not sticking with one another. We always fighting on one another. The way the Chinese doing now is not for us to stick and let them people know they can come and mess around, do that to black people and then all Caribbean islands, taking up our resources. And when they finish, take their money and send it back. Boy, people, I don't know. Well, there's some part in Africa, I think in Nigeria, that they're fighting back and they're burning stores and they're fucking them up. I see it and I say, good. If you could do, we could do too. Solutions. Our language is ours. Keep our language for us. And stop teaching notions. And stop teaching Chinese patois. They don't need to know the patois. They don't need to know the patois. We don't want to tell them we want to tell them what we feel we want to tell them for them not to understand. So one minute tell the Chinese, chula, Chinese like I do, chula too. That makes any sense in our own country. I don't have a problem with nobody migrating going anywhere because I is a migrant. I am a migrant. I in somebody's country too. But do not treat people bad in your country when you're all over the place in other people's country. That's the problem I have. So I'm gonna solutions. Do not teach the Chinese patois. I'm off, Lucia.